They are. Let me bring Jim Sparks in here as we close it out. He is the committee chair here, and you're doing God's work there, Jim. I know it's a rough go, trying to get it all together, and you've got roster changes that happen here and then, but in the end, you get a game like this, an event like this, boy, it seems all worth it.
Yeah, I think it's called a labor of love. It's throughout the year, you question why you're doing it, you get frustrated at times, and then you come up here and right away, as soon as the kids check in and you start talking to them and they thank you for the opportunity, and then you get to know the coaches on both sides, you get to know the players, and then year in and year out with the cooperation of Saginaw Valley, it's a first-class event all along, and that's our goal. Is our association is made up of great people. That our number one thing is we're just trying to showcase what's great with the game of high school football in the state of Michigan. And the people only see the game, but the true things that are great are the kids that play it. And it's so evident when you finally get to spend time with them. And when you get kids from all over the state, whether they're from the UP, whether they're from an urban city like Detroit or the Thumb, downriver, West Side, Traverse City, it doesn't matter. Kids with character, it shines through. They build relationships. They develop into a team in 3 days, and that's where I just get to sit back at a moment like this. And there's a huge feeling of satisfaction and also a huge feeling of appreciation for all the members of our state association that back this game and value it as something that we need to provide to the kids of the state. And God willing, we'll continue and just build on it and make it better and better and have a chance to impact even more kids and highlight our sport even to a greater level as we go on.
And another thing as a high school football fan and a college football fan is you got to see so many kids who are now teammates getting a chance to line up across from each other and with each other. And we saw some of those connections that were made throughout the entire game. And for those who do not know, the kids get here on a Wednesday morning. They go through a couple of practices. They have bonding, games and events that you guys do for the kids. They all wrap it up with a fantastic banquet that took place last Friday night. We talked about the fact of the winning the television, for the donations and all of that. But again, it's more than just a game, and that's the important thing. It's about meeting kids of like mind and have this love of football and want to play at the next level, where most of them will, and getting a unique coaching staff together who maybe have all been head coaches, now all having to work together around a common goal.
Absolutely. I've experienced this game now, very fortunate to have experienced it as a coach and as a committee chair and as a bystander and a fan, and each time, you experience it, you just get renewed in the purpose, and it's hard to argue. I'm very biased, but I still say football is the greatest sport in the world. The impact it has on kids and the character it reveals and the true cooperation that kids from, like I said, all different walks of life and coaches from different areas, you can't have success unless you put your own individual needs aside and accomplish whatever it is you do as a team. And this game just highlights that to the nth degree because of the diversity we bring in, the short time, the restrictions they have on them in order to make it happen. And every year, without fail, they pull it off. And you get a game like this and smiling kids, even on the losing side, hugs all over the place, parents, grandmas, pictures, incredible, absolutely incredible.
From the top of the UP to the bottom of the mitten and everywhere in between, we had kids playing the great game of football ball. One more time for all these kids who are now college athletes. This was their final average. Jim, great job. You know that we're going to keep this partnership going, and we're going to do it for many years to come.
Thank you very much.